Free audio post-production by alphonic.com.
Hi, so if you've been following me for a while, you know that I have my vacation period coming to a close and college registrations have finally started, and my heart is sinking already a bit. This one's going to be a bit more up close and personal on how I'm feeling currently. And of course, I'm not the perfect person and I will make mistakes here and there, but overall, I am not, yeah, it's a mix of everything that I'm feeling at this moment because I never thought I would come to a place where I would have to take such a difficult decision of taking an MBA and going to a college. And I was the one person who was completely against it a year ago. And after looking at my situation within that year, I can compare myself to the version that I was when I did go to college in my undergraduate and when I did not go, and how much of a difference that made. And that's the sole reason why I want to get out there in a routine kind of an environment around people, have something going on and on. And I know a lot of people would argue that there are better ways to go about these options, that option. I have researched everything that I possibly could, all right. And for my situation, for my unique situation, weighing down all the options, this is what will serve me in the way I wish to. And of course, it's a compromise. It's not something that I'm happily going for. It is 50% there, 50% not there. But the main motive was to have a productive environment once again. And no matter how much I bash at college and everything, I think one thing that it does is bring smart people together in an environment where you can grow rapidly if you choose to. And I severely lacked that for the past 1 year. I felt like I could ace it all by myself. I tried going to libraries, I tried co working sessions online, and all of that. And after a lot of trial and error, I have realized that I was far better when I had college and so much time to fill up with things throughout my day. So, yeah, I miss that feeling of being up and about in life. I don't know how much I'll enjoy it when the whole thing happens again. And I know there are many parts that I don't agree with college around. Like, I'm not, I know it sounds ironic from someone who does not like conventional stuff and is going for MBA, which is the most conventional thing to do in life. But it is not coming from a place where this will be my career for the rest of my life, and whatever I'm not going it from the job lens and this is what my rest of my life would look like. I'm going at it more from the perspective of the environment and people, and also having 2 years to experiment with what I wish to create more of, because those 2 years are the only time that I'll get where I won't have any sort of pressure. And this is my only chance at being a college student. Once again, after this, there's not going to be any such force and like you need to get this done or this or that. Because in the past year, yeah, had to face that many times. And I just don't want to keep reiterating the fact that I'm figuring things out to my parents and asking them for time, and that, yeah, I'll figure the money part out. Please just let me. I'm new to all of this and stuff like that. And they don't get what I try to do. So, yeah, it was very tricky. Like, somehow I passed 1 year, and I don't think I can continue another 2 years just trying to convince them over and over about things. And freelancing, say, I can earn like 30, 40,000 per month, but that is not something that will sustain me forever. So they'll always keep bugging me about when you'll hit that 1 lakh per month wala figure and all. And it was during this time that I realized that I don't enjoy the work that I do as much as well. So there were two options that I had: either find a 1 lakh per month wala job or take up the college wala thing. Otherwise, no one was going to like entertain me anymore. So I was literally in a do or die situation. And yeah, the community and the podcasting thing that I'm trying out and the personal branding stuff as well will take time to build. I cannot just uh, build a business in a day and make it profitable and stuff like that. I want to understand audiences. I want to understand where do I fit in the whole situation. I am not even done with my meditation course fully. It The whole thing takes more than a year. So after a year, I'll be eligible to apply for the Kriya Yoga meditation, which is the final aspect of the course that I'm doing by Paramahansa Yogananda. So there's a lot going on. And from the outside, sure, you can judge me and be like, this person is so hypocritical. They say something and do something, but that's really not the case. I have always tried to be as transparent as possible in my thoughts and opinions. And I've always encouraged thinking for yourself and as per your scenario, do what you can for your survival, but always have something on the side which brings your heart and your like keeps your passion alive. So that is something I'll always stand for and I'll always do. I am never going to give up on my dreams just because I don't see it working out in the near future. I will still continue to whatever, even if I get 10 minutes a day, I am going to make sure that I devote myself to the work I truly, genuinely believe in, even if I don't see the results right away, even if it takes everything out of me, because this is the choice that I have made. And this is the one place that gives me the most amount of freedom to express myself and is the pathway that I'm creating to live a fuller, richer, freer life. Freer is not a word, but you get it eventually. So, yeah, unless I don't take that action, I'll never see the results going. My debate will always be about not creating something for yourself. It is never about uh, forgetting about your necessities in the present. I have this clear short term things that I do for the short term and things that I do for the long term. So for me, short term thing is going to college, getting a job that can help me stay afloat for a while so that I can sustain my passion and live with that as well. The longer goal will always be my mission, which is to help people nurture the light within themselves. And I will keep going at it. I will figure it out for myself. I will keep recording that journey. I will keep bringing people together to hold that space and take action in that direction. And yeah, I am going to keep trying, regardless of how many problems come in the way. So, yeah, anyway, so the long term plan is, of course, continuing with this podcast, creating a weekly community kind of a thing where I bring people online every week and we can work on consciousness, creativity, community, all those beautiful things. And yeah, we'll see how things go in these 2 years that I have to experiment, where I won't be constantly questioned and I can really hone my individuality and understand what is, because I think the main purpose of college is to find yourself. It's not actually studying. And that's where most of us come closer to our own selves and understand who we are finally. But yeah, anyway, so I am human and I am facing all sorts of feeling, this sinking feeling in my heart and this feeling of I don't know how things are gonna go. But the one sure feeling that I have is I'm not going to let go of my dreams. I'll always keep working on those. And I might have to figure out some way to make the urgent ends in my life meet. And I'll do my best to do that, but it won't be at the cost of my dreams. Both the things will work parallelly, and I will have enough क्या बोलते हैं, energy in both aspects. So, yeah, just that, because I cannot imagine a life where I'm fully living on autopilot, listening to someone, and yeah, not having anything of my own to share with the world. So, yeah, there's that. And let's see how it goes. I am going to try and see what good it brings to my life and everything that I've missed in the past year. The past year has tested me with a lot. Like, I genuinely was not expecting it will hit me. Uh, like, the kind of blow that came up was a lot to handle. And now that I am almost at the end of the year, I can feel that I've gotten much better at feeling stable within myself. I am able to do my meditations regularly. I have a part time gig that I can work on, something new that I'm learning. I'm also able to record these episodes regularly. I'm looking up on the community plan side as well. I'm open to reaching out to people once again on LinkedIn. And yeah, working seriously on my personal brand and community side now, the things that matter the most to me. And yeah, when it comes to this side of the coin that I don't particularly enjoy, but I don't have an option. Like, I can either do a job I hate, or I can do a course that, yeah, might help me with a good routine. And hopefully, I find some driven people, even if it's one person. I think that will really help me to have a better experience and work on something better. So, yeah, anyway, I think you can see it in my voice, feel it in my voice that I am feeling a bit low, because sometimes your worst nightmares come true. And going to an MBA college has been my worst nightmare. It has always been like something that would come up in my dreams, and I'd wake up perspiring, thinking that this could happen any day. And I don't know if I jinxed it or what happened in that with that whole thing. But I could have never like seen what was coming for me in the past 1 year when I decided I don't want to go for an MBA. And yeah, I did not know I would fall out of my rhythm. I did not know I would feel a lot more worse alone at home than I did while I was at college. I did not know that I will completely feel shattered day in and day out. I just could not walk. I could not move. I was, yeah, completely frozen for months. So, yeah, now that I've had that experience, I know how to deal with it, and I'm much better equipped with the right kind of tools and knowledge. But when you spend a whole year by yourself, not interacting with people, not going out as much, not having the kind of work that you enjoy, it really takes a toll over your mental health and everything, social, physical, all sorts of thing. So, yeah, I had to take a difficult decision, and it was not like my parents were going to wait forever for me to make a decision. It all happened very dramatically and abruptly. I'm not comfortable talking about it right now, but someday when I can laugh on all of these experiences, I might be able to share it with you. But this has definitely not been an easy decision. I've spent months contemplating it, trying to reason it out in my head. And yeah, sure, there could be some better ways to go about it that you think are right. But yeah, I only ask for not being judgmental about someone's choices, and trying to, even if you can't, trying to understand the situation that they are in. because you really don't know what I went through in the past year, and what are the things I need to go through at home. So, yeah, this is the best that I'm trying to do. And I know I will try and become a better person from here on. I have faith in myself and in my dreams. I promise that is not something that I will give up on. That's a given. I'm never lying when I say that I believe in the higher powers, that I believe in everything that it has helped me and shaped me with. And I mean every single word that has come through my mouth. I just feel maybe it's a testing period for me. The past year, I did nothing, and now it's time for me to uh, pull back up and face my worst fears, and maybe just see that it's not that bad. There could also be a possibility that I am not able to see right now. Because even when I was in my UG course in pharmacy, I thought I would hate it. Like literally in the first month of my college, because I hated the curriculum and the college management. But oh my God, what would I give to go back to that place just to spend time with my like friends I made for life over there? Because yeah, I'd be miserable without the kind of conversations that I had over there and the kind of growth I've had. Like, it was literally those 4 years were the defining years of my life. I learned so much that I wouldn't have if I wasn't in their company, if I wasn't as open minded as they were. They introduced me to the world quite literally, and I can't even imagine my life without them at this point. So, yeah, anyway, and it's not like I went to a fancy college or something. It was a tier two kind of a college only. And I just lucked out. I feel I just lucked out. And yeah, I thank God that I found them, and that I did not leave my college midway. And otherwise, there was so much that, like, I was introduced to freelancing and this independent lifestyle and creator economy and things like that because of them. Varna to I was always I I was a very fearful and underconfident and shy kid when I entered college. And if I'm able to speak today confidently and uh, earn money or do anything with my life that a responsible adult should, it's because I was surrounded with those people. So, yeah, anyway, every day was a joy because of them. And yeah, I don't think college curriculum and the management came in our way. We made the best out of what we were offered. So, yeah, that's what I love colleges for. And I don't like usme college ne kuch nahi kiya hai, but all they've done is bring people together. Yeah, in a place and help them build a structure in their life. That's the only thing that I will give them. Curriculum or management, तो yeah, I am still holding my ground and being like, भाई अपना देख लो, प्लेसमेंट वो सब शायद तुम्हें कभी डिजर्विंग चीज़ें नहीं मिलने वाली है, तो वो मैं तो कॉलेज शुरू होने से पहले ही आई स्टार्टेड थिंकिंग अबाउट इट. तो वही आई विल वर्क पार्ट टाइम, नॉट जस्ट माई पैशन वाइज बट ऑल्सो any skill that I want to take up. Right now, I'm getting into sales and LinkedIn marketing kind of a thing, DMs and all, where you sell through chat. And I'm still learning it, but it seems interesting to me because it's about having good conversations with people. And I've done that with my community in the past, so I know it works. Karke, I was like, this skill can also help me build my own business someday. So I want to learn it. And it seems interesting to me. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead with it. College will never come in between my education. So yeah, just a reminder to you that you're always in control. No matter how helpless you feel, there are still decisions and choices that you can keep making for your life. And you're not, yeah, no one can force things on you unless you accept it for yourself. So yeah, three major things going on. And even though I'm scared, I'm also much better equipped now because अगर मैं यूजी के बाद directly I would have gone for an MBA, oh my god, I would have felt so betrayed and so like I did not get the chance to prove myself and this and that. I wanted to explore the world and stuff like that. And yeah, now that I had the chance of exploring and being by myself for a year, I realized that maybe I was better before and I don't regret it. I needed that time to myself and I needed it to reflect on everything that had happened with me so far. It was like the deepest and the I've gone to the core of everything in this time. And yeah, I discovered permanence yoga in that phase. So yeah, life's good. I know I can't get the time back, but it has given me enough education to live well going forward. I can focus better on the good that comes out of any decision instead of being fixated on, oh, the world is so bad and like no one gives you the kind of opportunities you deserve. Why are we doing this? Why are we doing that? No, the focus has now shifted on how can I fit myself into the world in a way that works out for me and also have use my free will for causes that I truly believe in at the same time. It's not black and white. I don't have to give up on one thing and do another. I can have like a varied personality and yeah, try out many things. So all right, this audio was all over the place. If you felt this kind of dilemma, I can truly understand it and I know how difficult it becomes to make career choices. But at the end, I'll just say that make a choice and see where it goes. Be as sincere as possible. But yeah, don't overcomplicate it in your head. Just make a choice, try to be present, and see where it takes you. No one can take your life away from you. You always have enough free will and you will figure things out, all right? Don't worry about people and money and all of these things. Just try to have some kind of anchoring in your life. I am able to survive all of this because of my meditation and the passion that I share around building a community. So have your anchor, find that, and that will keep you going through all sorts of storms. So yeah, that's it for today. If you made it this far, thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you in the next one.
Free audio post production by alphonic.com.